Kapow and welcome. I'm Mikey Ryu, the marketing director here at Dorset Tech, and today I'm proud to announce that this is the first ever episode in our brand new weekly series, How to Do SEO for Free. So suit up, because in this episode we're going to be diving into the free tools that you can use to navigate the SEO world. Now, if you've been looking at SEO software for a while now, you'll notice there's lots of brilliant premium options. Ahrefs suite of tools, SEMrush, Rank Math, you name it, there's a tool out there. However, what about for free? Don't worry, because our team has handpicked a select few items that we use all the time and that we think you should add to your SEO toolkit. These include Google Analytics, Google Search Console, Google Tag Manager, Google My Business, an SEO plugin of your choice, and Ahrefs free keyword generator alongside Answer the Public. These tools make for a great suite of free SEO tools that allow you to navigate the SEO world and plan your strategy for success. Now, the first tool we're going to be diving into is none other than Google Analytics. Google Analytics has a global impact on many different businesses around the world, offering insights into your traffic, where your traffic's coming from, conversion trackings, which is ultimately one of the most important and crucial factors of any marketing strategy. After all, if your marketing strategy doesn't work, then how do you know? Google Analytics is the tool that allows you to highlight where your traffic could be optimized for and where you can sort of leave alone. If you know what's already working on your site, then you know where to target next. Don't worry, Google Analytics can seem very complicated at first, but during this series we'll be guiding you through each individual section that helps you along your journey. But first, let's talk about how to set it up. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is search for Google Analytics on the web, or you can head straight to the URL in the comments below. Once you've come to it, if you've already got an account, then you want to come on the left hand side just here, click admin panel, and then click create and click account. This will then bring you to this where you can add your new account page. I'm going to name this SEO for free. I'm going to scroll down and take any of these that you want to share with Google, for example. You want to then click next. You want to make sure that all of these are correct. For example, I'm in the United Kingdom and not the United States, which means that that's my time zone and my currency is the British pound. You then want to select what your part of your business is, for example, books and literature, autos and vehicles. However, if you scroll through all of this and it's not here, just click other business activity. You can then select your business size. It doesn't really matter which one you choose, but it just tells Google a little bit more about your business. Now, this part is what most people get confused. They tend to just click this one and click create. However, what you want to do is you actually want to click all of these and then click create, because if you just do this bottom one, for example, it gives you very limited analytics, and what we want is the most amount of analytics possible. Then click create and click accept. When it comes to the data selecting, you want to go to the web, enter your website URL here without the HTTPS. For example, I'm just going to pretend that it's called this, and the website name here as well. Once you've got the stream name, click create and continue. This will then create this as a thing. You'll then be able to scroll down here and find this little tag. You want to click copy and then come see how you add the code to your website. Just make sure to follow the steps that appear on the screen. Overall, Google Analytics is a great tool to use. Not only does it show you active users, the total numbers of traffic on your site, the event counts, how many key events or conversions, but it also can tell you exactly where your traffic's coming from. Now, the next tool goes hand in hand with Google Analytics, and this tool is Google Search Console. Google Search Console isn't widely used that often. However, it's great for getting Google to crawl your site, and this is one of the main reasons why we recommend that you at least have it set up. Google Search Console only tracks data and traffic from Google itself, whereas Google Analytics tracks data from a wide range of different data points. Think social media and apps as alongside of Google itself. Google Search Console is handy for handling the technical side of your website. Without proper technical tools like site audits at your disposal, Google Search Console is most likely the best free option. So we're here to teach you how to set it up. Now, if you have Google Analytics already set up, this next part is going to be a breeze. So when you get here, you want to head to search.google.com. And you want to click Start Now and make sure you log in with the Google account that you're using for Google Analytics, otherwise this next part isn't going to work. What you want to do is you want to click this URL prefix and make sure you enter your URL of your site. For example, I'm just going to do this and it will check the verification using Google Analytics. If your Google Analytics account is set up properly, then your Google Search Console will automatically verify that you own the site and you won't have this. If this does appear, however, then you want to follow the steps of the Google Analytics a little bit more carefully and ensure that your header tag does include the Google Analytics tracking code. If you want to check this on the front end of your site, you go to the front end of your website and make sure that on your browser you have this Google Tag Assistant installed. This will then allow you to find out if there are any Google tags on your site, because this Google Tag Assistant will then crawl your site for you once you've activated it, and it will show you any of Google tags that you have. This can be Google Search Console, Google Analytics, or any Google Tag Manager tags that you have installed on your site. Overall, Google Search Console is a very good tool for helping you navigate the web and find out what pages are indexed by using the indexing feature on the left hand side just here. This will tell you not only what pages are indexed, but what pages are not indexed and the reasons why. It's also a great way to show Google your sitemap by heading over to the sitemap section and entering your sitemap URL. Don't worry if you don't know how to get your sitemap URL, as we'll cover that in one of the later videos. Now, the next one on our list is something called Google Tag Manager. Now, while you may be wondering, why do we need so many Google stuff? Well, you see, Google Tag Manager works hand in hand with Google Analytics, and Google Tag Manager is one of your main sources of creating more complicated conversion tracking. You see, Google Analytics' own conversion tracking isn't great. However, tied together with Google Tag Manager, you get an entire suite capable of tracking any conversions across any of your sites. So let's dive straight into how you can set it up alongside the other Google suite. Google Tag Manager's setup is similar to Google Analytics in a way that you still need to add a code to the header of your site. But first, you want to come to tagmanager.google.com and log in with your Google account that you're using for Google Analytics and Google Search Console. You'll then be met with this if this is your first ever one. If not, then you'll have all of your accounts listed here. You then come to Create Account, insert your company name, insert the country or state that you are at. You can tick this box if you wish for this to happen. You can then enter your website name or container name, click Web, and then click Create. This will generate something. This will generate a code for you once you've clicked through all of this and clicked Yes. This will generate a code right here in this pop-up. It will say install Google Tag Manager. But what I'll do is in that same folder that you had before, you want to grab this and copy and paste and follow the steps listed inside of the Google Analytics setup process. The same applies for this second code, however this just happens after the body tag in the exact same code. Now, if many of you have already looked at the SEO, you'll come across this thing called Google My Business. And I'm sure many of you are familiar with it, but I don't think many of us actually fully understand how important it is. You see, Google My Business is a completely free listing that is great for optimizing for what we call local SEO. Now, there'll be an entire video based on local SEO itself, but I'll just give you a quick brief. Local SEO is the optimization for a local area. Think Gillingham, Shaftesbury, the UK, America, you name it. Whatever is your local area, local SEO is all about optimizing for that one area. Now, Google My Business pages allow you to equip your brand name to a location via the address of your site or the address of where your company is based. This allows Google to serve this Google My Business page as a landing page for your own company. If you link your website with the Google My Business page as well, then people will be able to click straight to your website from the listing. And bear in mind that Google My Business pages often appear higher than the vast majority of search engine results page. They're not quite position 1, but they're not also quite position 0. We'll talk another episode on about position 0 at a later date, so you don't have to worry too much about that. However, right now, let's dive right into how to set up Google My Business. So the first thing you want to do is you want to come to Google My Business, you can either search for it on Google or you can find this link in the description below. And you'll be met with this page right here. You can either click sign in or you can click manage now. Just make sure that whatever Google site you sign in with, just make sure that's the exact same as the one that you've set up for Google Analytics and all that. It just keeps everything in one place. The next thing you want to do is you want to just type in your business name. For example, I'm just going to use Dorset Tech. And you find the one that relates to you, for example, it would be this one in this case. And basically, most businesses already have a Google My Business page, whether you created it or not. If there isn't one, then it will guide you through the process of setting it up. Essentially, I'm just going to click on this one for a prime example, and that will give me all the information related to it. And if you already have access to it, then it will give you a button here that will allow you to access it. If not, then it will tell you that someone else may manage this business profile, and you can request access to edit it via this button right here. So the first thing we're going to do is come to answerthepublic.com. This website allows you to enter a topic or a brand using the search filters here, and it allows you to find some questions relating to that topic. This helps you learn what sort of things that your customers or prospects are looking for and can help you find their pain points. For example, the first things you want to do is once you're on the site is find the search engine that you're using. All these are considered search engines, whether you're using Google to be optimized for Bing, YouTube, TikTok, Amazon, or Instagram. Enter 1 to 2 words, like I'm going to enter SEO for an example. We're going to United Kingdom and English. I'm going to click search. And this is going to gather a bunch of information regarding this sort of topic. So here we go, we've got 26 questions for SEO for free. And here's all of them here. So the cost per click for this exact topic is $5.72. The search volume is roughly 1,000. And here's some of the main questions that you're finding inside. They use a key color, so this darker color, which is advocated here, is going to be the main ones you want to think. So can I learn SEO for free? Is going to be a good question and going to make a good blog for you to try and rank for. The same one applies to where to learn SEO for free or how to do SEO for free. If you scroll down as well, people also ask from Google. This is things that are related to this exact one. So here's the SEO for free, and can I do SEO without paying? And there's a bunch of other questions alongside more questions for each individual branch. You've also got prepositions. So here's some more ideas for you. Learn SEO for free without a certificate. Can I learn SEO for free? These are all sorts of questions. Now, bear in mind that every individual query is going to give you different results, and you can only use it once per time. If you're signed in, however, you can do 3 daily searches. So you want to head over to ahrefs.com/keyword-generator. This is a great free SEO tool that allows you to find keywords and exactly what their keyword volume or their search volume is and their keyword difficulty. First thing you want to choose when you arrive on this site is to choose your search engine, whether you're searching for the results in Google, Bing, YouTube, or Amazon. The next thing you want to do is select your area. So for example, as I'm in the United Kingdom, I'm going to do the United Kingdom. The next thing you want to do is enter a keyword. For example, this could be what they've put here, keyword research. It could quite be something simple like SEO. Click enter, or you can click the button here that says find keywords, and this will then load up some keyword ideas for you. Now, as you can see, there's some here that say SEO. This right here, this column here, is the keyword difficulty. This gives you an estimation of roughly how hard it is going to be for you to rank for that site. This shows you the volume here and when it was last updated. Now, when it comes to SEO or any keyword that you want to rank for, you should always look for the smaller ones. One keyword as such is SEO Dorset. It's a prime example. SEO Dorset, the keyword right here that we've just entered, has a search volume of approximately 100. It was last updated on the 16th of May, and it has a medium keyword difficulty. This means that to rank for this keyword, it's going to be a medium amount. Now up here you can also see that there's a questions tab as well, so if there's any questions relating to the keyword you've just entered, you can click it there. Well, that about covers it for our first episode in how to do SEO for free. If you've enjoyed this, then make sure to hit the like and stay tuned for more. Should you have any problems setting up any of these tools for your website, then feel free to email us at help@dorset.tech, and one of our SEO superheroes will be with you to help. Once again, I'm Mikey, the marketing director here at Dorset Tech, and that's all. So stay tuned, stay super, and I'll see you in the next episode.